Hey everybody, Mike here, June 16th, 2017. Thank God it's Friday. Yes indeed, thank God it's Friday. Hey, thanks to everybody that subscribed last week. Not many, but I haven't had much content up, but I had a few subscribers. Hey, how about some shout outs, man? Master Joey, Vince, Nico here, Dory June, Nana Banana TWD, and Zoomberg. Hey, shout outs to all of you. Oh, they're right back on the table. Boom, there it is. Hey, like I mentioned last week, no, first off, number one, thanks for all the comments. I didn't think anybody was going to comment, to tell you the truth. I thought maybe I got abandoned, whatever, because maybe you felt that I abandoned you because I hadn't put up any videos lately. Man, load of comments, and I am so thankful for all you guys. I love all of my subscribers, especially my dedicated ones. I love you guys so much. Hey, after I posted that little pippet of some shooting, I got some comments. Oh, this is crazy. All right, 3 comments that stood out. They didn't leave them in the comment section. They didn't have the balls to put it down there, but they sent me private messages. First message, number 1, and I'm just taking a small bit out of, their notes that they sent me. The first one, wow, didn't realize you had so much in common with that idiot Ted Nugent. Because I shoot guns, so you think I have so much in common with Ted Nugent. The only thing Ted Nugent and I have in common is we both like to play guitar. That's it. That's it. Stops right there. Next stupid note I got from somebody. How nice of you to be an innocent animal killer. Where does that come from? An innocent animal killer. Because I like to shoot guns. Plink, plink, plink. Steel targets like this. Oh my gosh, it was so painful to see that poor innocent animal steel target get hit with all that ammunition. Look, I don't hunt. I haven't hunted in umpteen years. I have nothing against hunting. That's it, okay? I'm a meat eater. I'm sure plenty of you are meat eaters out there. I don't eat as much meat as I used to, but I still do. But if you go out hunting for game and you eat what you get, deer, javelina, elk, whatever, quail, dove, if you hunt and you eat what you have hunted, more power to you. Better than buying that steroid, antibiotic injected crap that you buy at the store. If you can get free range, get it. Most people don't have the balls to butcher and dress up their own meats. Nobody does. Well, not nobody. The majority of people won't do that. But more power to you if you do. I don't. Haven't done it in a long time, but more power to you if you do. I'm all for that. Innocent animal killer? Not so much. Not so much. And last but not least, why are you a member of the NRA? I'm not. Just because I own guns, it doesn't mean, and this was from somebody that was from out of country. Look, just because you own guns, handguns, rifles, shotguns, or whatever, it doesn't mean you're a member of the NRA. I don't believe in their rhetoric, never have, never will, and I'll never be a member. Period. Case closed. But here's the best part. Never assume, because when you assume, it makes an ass out of you and me. Paper drop. That's right. Come on. Get real. Just open up your eyes, man. I enjoy shooting. So I enjoy shooting so much, I'm going to show you some of my guns. Somebody had suggested, Mike, why not show some of your guns that you love to shoot? I said, that's a good idea. And then some other people were saying, man, don't turn it into a gun channel. And I'm not. But I said, we wanted to show a little bit of different content. Maybe I'm not going to be eating foods all the time. So I'll have a little bit of some different comment or some different content to show you. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you some of my guns that I enjoy shooting. Some of my old ones, some of my new ones. So let's get started. Look at this old dog. I love this thing. And just so you know, There is no ammunition on my table. There is no ammunition within my boxes. There is nothing chambered, and I'm going to show you as I go to each gun. There you go. Oh, let's just pick up the small camera and do it. Look at that. Nothing in there. Absolutely nothing in there. This is, and by the serial number, I've already checked it out, this is a 1962 Charter Arms Undercover 38 Special. This, back in the old days, used to be a detective's primary gun, and then it was also a street police officer's backup gun. Probably keep it in a boot, you know, just, you could shove this thing in your pocket if you wanted to. It is a 5-shot 38 Special, 1962. This thing is so old, so freaking old, but it is accurate. This was gifted to me. This particular gun was gifted to me some time ago. But it is, it's accurate. I was shooting at 20 yards. My nephew was out with me when I was doing this. 20 yards, I was shooting some clay pigeons at 20 yards. This little 1-inch barrel, man, this thing is so freaking accurate. It is crazy, but I love this little thing. I've loved this gun ever since I was a little boy, and I'm glad I have it now. I did a field strip on it, cleaned it really good, still had some of the original little plastic washers in this thing, which I thought was very cool, which everybody either loses or they wear out. So I don't think this thing has ever been field stripped clean before, but I did it. Love this little guy. The next one that's in here is one that I purchased probably about 22 years ago. This is a Ruger 357 Magnum Blackhawk. It is a single action gun. The way you load this, and I'll show you because I wanted to show you, these are all not loaded. You have to load a bullet one at a time, and as you can see, it is completely empty. Right? Yes, indeed. Listen to that. Anyway, it's a single shot, single action, so you have to pull the trigger back before you can go. You can crank on this all night and it's not going to go. Single action, boom. It is a, like I said, 357 Magnum. This thing packs a wallop. You can also shoot 38 Specials out of this. The only reason I picked up this gun is I like the looks of it way back in the day, and I just wanted a 357 for my collection. I've sold a lot of my other guns off in the past that I bought around the same time as this one, but I still wanted to keep this one around. Look at this beauty. Oh, she's gorgeous. So gorgeous. Oh, that's what I noticed. The last time I went out shooting, that popped out. The little Ruger emblem that's on the grip. Blink, it popped out. So I'm going to contact Ruger and see if I can get another one. I have a buddy that works over at Ruger in, how can I forget that? In Prescott, Arizona. What, 2 hours, hour and a half up the road? Yep. All right, so we're done with those. Next in line. This is another one that was gifted to me. It's a big dog. It's the 44 Magnum. Smith & Wesson 44 Mag, model 629. This thing is a beast. This is a double action gun. Again, I will show you. We have nothing inside. It's completely empty, not loaded. But it is a double action, so it's either trigger or cock back and fire. 44 mag, huge gun. This was gifted to me. I did not purchase it. It was gifted, but nonetheless, I do love this beast. I don't take it out too often and shoot because the ammunition is quite expensive for this big dog, but when I do, we pull down some targets with this monster. I love that gun so much. All right, next up is Glock 17. Let's go ahead and drop the magazine. Hold 17, as you can very well see. Boom, 17 shot. It's a 9mm. This is a Glock 17. Let me show you. There's nothing down there, nothing chambered, and there is completely empty. No magazine in there. So, this is a Glock 17. There we go. It is a 9mm. It is a Gen 3. And I made two modifications to this gun. Number one, I changed it from the stock trigger over to a 3.5 Ghost Trigger, and I took off the sights and I put on these True Glows. Now, the reason I put the True Glows on is because the sights that come with the Glock it's a U sight. So instead of having the two on the outside with the middle that you're all going to line up, it was a big white U, and then you put the ball right in the center and you go. I just didn't like the way it looked. All my, my other guns have the, the triple ball up in there, but I just can't get used to that U. So I had those changed out. But it is a wonderful, beautiful gun. I don't shoot this as much as I like when I'm target shooting, but I use this as my home protection gun. So it's always loaded and put away in my underwear drawer, waiting for somebody to break into my home at some point in time, which I hope never happens, because I never want to shoot anybody. Who does? Oh my God, that'd be a nightmare. Freaking nightmare psychologically. But you got to have some protection. I do, so I keep this guy loaded and as my home protection gun. Glock 17 Gen 3, that's it. Love this gun. All right, let's get to the next one. Next in line is the Ruger American. Let's go ahead and drop the magazine. Again, another 17-shot magazine. And let's crank it open and show you. There's nothing chambered. And boom, no magazine in there because I just took it out. This is a Ruger American. I bought it last year. I bought this because I went into a gun store and just loved the way it felt in my hand. This has probably got one of the most comfortable grips, and it does come with two other grips. I have the small grip on here now, and it's got there's where you can interchange it, stick a wrench in there, twist it, pull it out, and then it's also got a medium and a large grip that you can use for depending on whatever hand size you are. But the small just, it just feels so good. Again, this is a 9mm. I like 9mm a lot, mainly because 9mm is it's a decent caliber, but it's a cheap ammo, and I like to shoot a lot. I know a lot of people that buy guns and they'll maybe take them out and plink with them every now and again, and maybe go out and shoot half a box or something. You know what? When I go out, I'm usually minimum shooting 300 rounds. Usually 300. 500 when I'm out by myself, because when I'm by myself I just go crazy. But I love to shoot. I like shooting. I love the feel of it. I love everything about it. And I don't like buying like a 40 or a 45 where the ammo, or even the 44 mag, where the ammo is just so freaking expensive. With 9mm you can pick up 100 for 16 bucks. For 115 grain 9mm to go out target practice with and target shooting with. So, but that's it. Ruger American, Novak sights on this thing. I really love the sights on this guy, and I love the feel of it. I just love everything about it. It's a beautiful gun. I don't shoot it as much as I should. All right, now here's one thing I did not like about Ruger. The case. Look at the case. The case, instead of a full hinge, it's got these two, one here and one there, and they come out. They slip out so easy. And if you lay this on an uneven surface, as you can see, this one's already bent to where it just falls off. Then you got to clip this back on and snap it back on. Make sure it's even when you pull this down, and then close it up. I called Ruger, and I told him, hey, when you come out with your new boxes, put a full hinge on that thing, man. Make it so you can toss it, put it on something uneven, and it'll open and close fine without any issues. That you put on one little bit of an uneven surface, one side comes out and it's bending all over the place. All right, now my favorite gun, my recent favorite, I should say. I shoot so accurate with this gun. Comes with a holster, which I liked. I have holsters for my others, but this actually came with it. Let's go ahead and drop the magazine. Again, 17-shot magazine. All of my 9mm are 17-shot. Let's go ahead and open it. You can see nothing in the chamber, and of course the magazine has been dropped. Sig Sauer P320. Look at this beast. Oh, I love this thing so much. It feels so good in the hand. And this is cut. Here, let me break out the Ruger, and I'll show you. I don't think I gave you a full shot of this. There's the Ruger. Nice look to it. I can't remember if I gave it a full shot or not. But here's the thing that I really like about the Sig is that you have your marks here, your little indentations where you can grip, right? Boom, it's open. I like the design of the Sig not only because it's in the back, but they also have it in the front. So wherever you're comfortable with. Sometimes people are comfortable here, sometimes people are comfortable here. This, I think when you're going to lock it back, this really comes in handy for when you're going to lock it back and for when you're going to tear the gun down. But that's what I like about these right here. And then the sights are just freaking beautiful, man. I love these sights so much on this gun. Put the Ruger back. But I bought, I think I bought the P320 maybe about 6-7 months ago, and I put most of my rounds through this Sig. It is so accurate. It is a very, very accurate gun. Point and shoot, and you hit it. That's for damn sure, as long as you got your sights lined up. My Glock pulls a little bit to the left. Most Glocks pull a little bit to the left, so you kind of got to get used to this. This thing, whatever you point at, boom, you're hitting it. The video that Adrian posted up, my past videos that I was shooting, this is the guy that I was using. Sig Sauer P320. Beautiful, beautiful gun. I believe the government won a contract over Ruger as this being the sidearm for government use. I can see why. Feels good, tears down very easy, very balanced when it's fully loaded, when it has a fully loaded magazine in it. Very balanced and just accurate as all get out. Love this gun. Let's put this sucker away. So that's it. Those are, I have others, but those are my main ones that I usually go out shooting. Well, the 3.9mm is what I normally go out shooting with all the time. The other three are kind of like special occasions. We'll go out and I'll shoot those out. But that is it. Those are my guns that I enjoy shooting so very much. Hold on, let me get a drink of water. Oh, splash up. Splash up. So anyway, that's it. Hope you, the ones that requested that, wanted to see my guns, hope you enjoyed that. I did, and that's got me jacked up. Even though it's going to be hot this weekend, I just may get up at 4:30 so I can be out there at 5 o'clock in the morning shooting for maybe an hour, hour and a half while it's still semi-cool in the morning. Oh, I handle the guns and I get the Jones for it. I just want to go out and target practice again. I'm not going to do a shot of alcohol at the end of this, a shot of whiskey at the end, because why? Alcohol and firearms don't mix, even if the firearms aren't loaded. Always treat a firearm like it's loaded. If somebody has a gun, and I do this, and people think, yeah, I'm redundant with this. I'll have a gun, somebody will have it opened up, or they'll close it and they'll check it in front of me and they hand it to me. First thing I do, drop the magazine and I check to make sure it's not loaded, because you always treat a gun as if it were loaded. So there's absolutely zero chance of accidents. Right? Right. And I'm sure, go ahead, Google it. I cringe when I watch these videos, you know, idiots with guns or mistakes with guns, or, you know, Google whatever you want, but you're going to find plenty of videos out there of people shooting themselves, firearms going off when they're showing them off in videos. It's a mess. It just scares the crap out of me how careless people can be without guns. I am Mr. Safety. Ask Adrian. Mr. Safety Boy here. Anyway, that's it. Get some sun, get some exercise, be healthy, and I'll see you when? Next time. Bye. D T